Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. An absolutely gorgeous start to our Memorial Day weekend. Beautiful clear blue skies. 72 degrees right now. Nice calm flat water. Expecting the highs to be up around 91, 92 today. It's going to be getting hotter as the weekend progresses. Absolutely gorgeous right now. Remember why we have this holiday, why we're celebrating this holiday weekend. Do not forget those that died for our freedom. I see the Rangers down to the south of me. Boy, fish jumping here in the water already this morning. This place is gonna be crowded. There was already a line of people waiting to get in the park this morning. We'll see what happens today. Usually holiday weekends, the parking lots fill up here. You get a lot of people come from the other coast. Over from Miami and Fort Lauderdale. They come over here to get away from the crowds over there. Look at the fish out here in the water. See that? That's just a school of fish coming towards us here. Those dark spots out in the water there. Right out here in front of me. Just making the water ripple like that. Yesterday we were watching one of those little snowy egrets. Just having a feast. Well, see if we have any new turtle nests on the beach. I don't know. Our Rangers are slowly coming up the beach here in their buggy. I haven't seen any crawls yet. They're gonna have their hands full today with all these people. Good morning. So no stops. I guess there wasn't anything down to the south end last night. Any crawls. It's kind of hard to see down there to the end of the beach, but I don't think I see any new nests out there on the beach. Rats. Let's head north, go up and see our friend Roy, see what we see along here on our walk up the beach this morning. See the water swirling out there. Just piles of fish out here, little tiny bait fish, anywhere from like 1 inch to 3 inches. Perfect for all the birds.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing today?
Good, thank you. And you?
Wonderful. Another beautiful day.
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful morning. Yep. I saw our friends Linda and Karen at the front gate this morning as I was coming in. They were just ahead of me coming in. So we'll probably see them up here. Well, here's one of these sand fleas up on the beach. Oh, it's not moving around. It's a dead. Looks like it's dead, but that's what you see those ibises looking for. One of the things. This is the underside of it, the sand flea. They just bury themselves in the sand here, and that's what you see the ibis probing with those big orange beaks getting out of the sand. If this was alive, I could put it on the ground, you'd see how it would bury itself, but probably one of the birds pecked at it and it's been sitting up on the beach. Or it could be playing possum. I don't think so. There's that school of fish right there, see it? The water's just like vibrating. Yesterday, a manatee came by offshore. They're really hard to spot. They're real hard to see in the camera here, but it was out. See where that white marker is way out there? It came out down the beach on the other side of that marker, making its way to the south. So I was making my way back to the truck yesterday, or to my car yesterday. We saw several little sharks out in the water. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just little babies. And the rangers are still moving up the beach. No signs of any crawls, I guess. Darn it. Water looks great here. Still in the shadows here. The sun hasn't quite made it up over the trees here. The water looks nice. In a few hours, there's going to be a lot of people starting to show up here. Hopefully they abide by the rules and leave our beach clean. There's a look at the water. Got some sun shining on it here. Lots of little fish right down in here. Looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow, where's a dolphin when you need them? Where are our dolphin friends? How come they're not coming up along the shore? It's been a while since we've had one of those nice little dolphin encounters up close there along the shoreline. If you enjoy these beach walks, please hit the share button. Invite your friends to tag along with us. If you're just watching for the very first time, don't be bashful. Introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. That's what these morning walks are all about. It's about making new friends on Facebook. There have been a lot of great friendships made here. I know I've met some wonderful people. What's really neat is I've gotten to meet them in person here. They've actually come down and visited and made a point to come out to this beach and introduce themselves to Roy and I. That is always a treat when that happens. Give you a look around here. Beautiful as we look around. Look at this water. It's gorgeous this time of the morning. "84 degrees. That's the water temp right now. We'll look back up the beach. Early morning. Early morning. It looks like the Rangers have just kept right on moving up the beach. Well, it's taken our sea turtles so long to come ashore. Little waves are from a boat that went by out in the Gulf a little while ago. Just making it to shore. The boat wake. Just making it to shore. Slowly making my way north there. I'm just at the north end of Area 3 now. Saw some bigger fish jumping out here in the water. Something chasing after him. Might have been a mullet. Might have been a mullet jumping around out there. Looking for some dark shadows going by here. See if any bigger fish come by. A lot of times they'll just come right by the edge here. Right where you see these ripples in the sand. Good morning.
We're leaving today, so
You're leaving?
we'll see you in the fall.
Okay. If you go on Facebook, you can, if you look for Southwest Florida Television,
Okay.
if you can remember that, Southwest Florida
Sure.
Television, on Facebook, you see everything that I'm doing in the morning.
Thank you.
Okay? So stay in touch. Have a safe trip. seeing anything big swimming around here. There's nest number 10 up here on the beach. I don't know if we have an 11 yet or a 12. This was the last one that I saw the Rangers marking. We actually got to watch them do that the day before yesterday. Got to watch them digging there and verifying that there were eggs in the nest, and then covering it up and putting the stakes and cage on the nest. Nest number 10, loggerhead sea turtle nest. Loggerheads. That's number 10 at this beach at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. There's many more along our coastline in Southwest Florida. I don't know what the count is. I think there's a website where you can go and see how many there are. Should look into that. They do keep good records of the nests here at the park. They keep close track of every crawl on the beach, whether there was a nest or not. And if it was a day without activity, they keep that in the records too. I'm trying to learn more about these sea turtles. It's just amazing how far they travel, the distances they travel, and then come back here. They come back to nest at the beach where they were born. It is so neat. That's looking down to the south. Just beautiful out here. Thanks for joining me. Again, make sure you introduce yourself if you're new here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's just a piece. Thought there was a little murex shell down here, but it's a broken murex. We really haven't been finding many neat shells lately. The shelling has been very, very sparse, to say the least. little stroll out here into the water. It's about waist deep here, just below my waist. It's beautiful. You all know by now, I love these views in the morning when the trees are kind of reflecting there in the water still. Beautiful blue sky. So quiet out here this morning. It's going to be a lot different sooner though. It's going to get a lot noisier out here. I see our rangers making their way back. So I guess there was no sea turtle activity on the beach last night. What a shame. Well, there's Dexter, his grandson over there, walking the beach. Beautiful morning here, looking down to the south. Anything down there? Good morning. Did you see anything down there?
One new nest down there.
In Vanderbilt or?
On Vanderbilt. It's
Oh,
right,
okay.
It's right there, close to another one there. It's between Vanderbilt Club and Mariah Bay. It's in that area there.
Oh, nice. Nothing on this beach though.
Nothing on this beach.
Darn
there.
it.
Yeah, so down there now they have 7 that I walk by.
Wow.
And I think
We're up to 10 here, yep.
So,
Nice.
how about you? Nothing up that way?
This is as far as I've gotten.
Oh, okay.
I'm making my way up there, but I just saw the Rangers coming back, so
Yeah, I don't know if they saw anything.
I don't
or
think
not.
they did. Oh well.
Okay.
Good luck.
We'll see you on the way back.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, did not see any signs of anything from the Rangers there, so I guess we had no sea turtle crawls last night, darn it. Maybe when they come, they're just gonna come in a big wave. 10, 20 of them at a time. They'll crawl onto the beach all the way up through August. So it's still early in the season. Take a look down the beach here again. It's just getting ready to take a picture, and I saw Dexter coming by. So I wanted to see if he saw anything down there. That little interruption, that's me taking a photo. Sorry about that, but I like to take a few photos as I'm walking each morning, and then share them later. When you see those photos, you'll see a link to where you can watch a replay of this video on YouTube. A lot of times the quality on YouTube is a little better than the replay on Facebook. However, you can only interact in the comments if you watch live, as you're doing now on Facebook. You folks that watch the replays on YouTube, I really would like to encourage you to join us in the mornings on Facebook. Oh boy, there's a school of fish right here. See if they come closer to me. Keep your eyes peeled. See them there? Here they come. You see them swimming by? They're jumping out of the water. You see them all? These are all greenbacks. Yeah, they actually look green when they go by. You see them down there? So many of them. Look at them over here. Just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Lots of bait for Fisherman Mike. They're all around me. They just kind of spread apart as I walk through the water here. Well, there's some bigger ones down here too. There's some nice 4-inchers down here, down along the bottom. They just scatter as I walk along. Haven't seen any of the bigger fish yet. The snook, or haven't seen any of the snook, the sheep's head, the little sharks. See a lot of little blacktip sharks, little baby blacktips coming by.
There's like 7 of them here, Tony.
Morning. People coming out to the beach, they're just amazed at all the little fish swimming around. The kids, they just think it's so neat. And it is neat. It's a really neat sight. I mean, the water's just loaded with life right now. Not as much as I'd like to see, and not the things, all the things I'd like to see. Love to see starfish again and fighting conchs. Hopefully someday they'll be back. If you enjoy these morning walks, remember I don't get paid to do this. However, I do have a link to my PayPal account in the description here. People do send little tips, little thank yous. I do appreciate that. Believe me, every little bit helps. It just gives me one more reason to come out here and continue doing these beach walks. As much as I like coming out here. Things kind of slow down here in the summertime business-wise, so it really helps in the summertime. It helps all the time, but especially in the summertime. So thank you for being so generous. Be running into Roy here in a while. He's probably under the tree by now, under his trees over there on the right. Enjoying the shade of the big pine tree with his good book and his apple. Beautiful. The water is shallower here. Up at the north end of Area 4, the sandbar's higher. Nice clean bottom here too in the north end of Area 4. Sand's nice and soft. You can wade out on the sandbar like I'm doing. Look at that sky. No clouds anywhere this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Gonna have a little beach party here tomorrow morning, or tomorrow. Just need to get here early. Our friends Scott and Tom are gonna be firing up the grill here. Gonna bring something to throw on the grill and join everybody. They're gonna be, good morning. We're gonna be right here, up the north end of Area 4, right here where Roy hangs out, in the picnic area. Hopefully Roy will get some tables reserved for everybody tomorrow. So if you're in the neighborhood and want to stop by, come on by. I'll be out there for a little while. I just can't stand the crowds here at the beach when it gets busy. I'll be here in the morning for my beach walk and maybe stick around for a little while. Yep, Roy's under the trees there with his book. We probably already got some hugs from Linda and Karen. Hi. Oh, really? Wow. Huh, a manatee.
I saw them the other day, I thought.
Yeah, there was one out there far yesterday morning, but usually you just see their nose. It's hard to see them.
You see the snake thing.
Yep. Roy said there was a manatee up at the end here. I don't think it'll be here by the time we get up to the end of the park. That's the thing about these live feeds, these live beach walks in the morning. You just never know what we're going to see, where we're going to see it, when we're going to see it. Something could come by at any time. That's what makes it fun and exciting. That's why I spend an hour and a half out here, sometimes 2 hours doing this, because you never know when something's going to happen. There's one of our little white ibises right there in front of me. Remember I was showing you that little sand flea earlier? That's what these white ibises eat. He doesn't like me. He's going around me. A little bit leery of me. It'd be fun to see a manatee up close, that's for sure. This is the time they're moving around. That water's warming up. It's mating season for the manatees. So they go inland and up the rivers and the lagoons and things for their mating. Some great places to see manatees, great springs, some of our state parks. Just Google manatees in Florida state parks and you'll see some great parks, great places, great locations to see. Just piles of them. Speaking of our state parks, they're always looking for volunteers at our state parks. If you like the outdoors and nature, you should consider volunteering. Anything exciting up there? Was there a manatee still up there?
No.
Oh,
I've seen it this morning.
Roy said he saw one up there.
Oh, no. Saw it during the day, a couple of
Did
days
you?
ago, going down here.
Did it come in close or did it stay pretty far out?
Pretty far out.
Usually they stay out by like where that boat is.
Yes, it
Yep.
was, yeah. Just
But
all
every-
of a sudden saw this little
The little
black-
nose,
yeah.
stick up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's their mating season now.
Right.
So they're usually in the backwaters for the
Right.
mating.
Right.
No turtles though for a couple days now.
No.
That's kind of strange.
And then all of a sudden, probably 2 or 3
Oh
here
yeah,
one morning,
10,
won't they?
20.
Yeah.
Well, have a great day.
And you.
It's going to be busy here.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Well, Roy will be sharing his story with us when we get back there about the manatee. I'll be interested to hear that. If you're new to our walks here, this is the very north end of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. This is Area 5. And the beach used to extend out to here, but we had some really big storms out in the Gulf a couple years ago. Then we had a hurricane come through here and it took the end of our beach off out here. So now to get to the north end of the park, you have to walk up. There's a nature trail that pretty much parallels the whole beach here. You just got to take the nature trail to get out to the pass, Wiggins Pass. That's the northern border of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Well, I can smell the grills, the barbecue grills going already. Lots of families are going to make a day of it here. A lot of them come over, spend the entire weekend. They come from the other coast of Florida over in Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, get away from the crowds there. And this park is an extremely popular destination on holiday weekends. It is not my imagination. The water is actually clearer up here at the north end of the park than at the south end. And it has always been just the opposite. It's always usually murkier here because of the tides going in and out of Wiggins Pass. But look at that view. Isn't it beautiful? Looking down to the south, down towards the city of Naples. See those white markers out in the water? I think there's one out there. That's where boats are not supposed to come in beyond that point. And actually, from where I'm at right here, you're not allowed to swim here. This is fishing only from this part of the beach on to the end, up to the end. No fishing behind me, just swimming only. But I sneak out and wade out into the water here. I'm wading, I'm not swimming. Come out and give you a look around the corner here, up to the north. Looking for our friends Karen and Linda up there. I wonder where they're at. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful morning. So calm out here this morning, so quiet. A little bit of a breeze. Breeze is going to pick up later today, they said. No rain in the forecast. 92 degrees later today. Not a scorcher, but warm. However, come Monday, it's supposed to get up to 96. It's going to be pretty warm on Memorial Day. Just keep it safe. Whatever you're doing, have fun, but be safe this holiday weekend. And remember the reason for this holiday. Take a minute to remember and honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. God bless them and their families. God bless all of our ladies and women, men and women in the military. Without them, I wouldn't be out here doing these beach walks. You wouldn't be watching them. God bless America. This is one great country that we live in. We have so many things, so many opportunities, things we just take for granted here. So blessed to call the United States my home. And to live in this little piece of paradise in Naples. Let's move up the beach a little further. I'm going to go on the outside of the trees over here. Go around these trees. See if there's anything interesting around them. Usually there's lots of little fish up here, swimming around the branches that are in the water. Ooh, there's a bunch of them right there in front of me. I'm just going right through them here. Just walking right through them all. Look at them. Wow. Look at them all. They're just surrounding me now. Wow. So neat. So neat. All the little hatchlings, the little fingerlings. Usually find, yep, they're all over under these trees here, around these trees. This is where the birds like to sit. I'm surprised there aren't any. They sit on these branches here and just eating them like popcorn. See them down here? You gotta look close. If I just stand still, they'll come around me. Isn't that amazing? It's like an endless stream of them. They just keep coming. Wow. Oh, it looks like a little tricolored heron sitting up here on one of the branches, taking advantage of the situation. I don't want to scare it away, but it's in the shadows here and it's hard to... Oh, there goes a great blue heron. There's a great blue heron, just flew right over me. Just a marvelous bird, magnificent bird, the great blue heron, going down the beach. This is a little tricolored heron. Let's see if I can get a better look at it here. I don't want to scare it away. It's right up here on this branch. Doing what I said, just eating these little fish like they're popcorn. See if it gets one here. Where are you going? Looking for a better spot. That is so neat. Where'd you go? Now we got a butt shot. Turn around. Little tricolored heron. So cool. Did you hear the fish jump? Did you hear that splash? So many beautiful sights to take in here in the mornings. Just love coming out here. This is paradise, that's for sure. Oh, all the little fish scattering. All around these trees here. Look at them all. It's just so neat. where that heron went. Might have moved on to a different tree. Walk slowly around here. No, I don't see it. Oh yeah, there it is right there. It's totally in the shadows though. It's in the shadows and the sun's shining right in my face. Hang on. Don't want to scare it. You see, yeah, it's moving up into the tree now. Getting on the other side. Maybe I can get a better view if I come around here. Darn sun is just blasting into my eyes here. Where did it go? It's up in there somewhere. I can see it walking around, it's hiding from me. It's up in that. If you look really close, you can see it in the center of that tree there. See it coming out. Looks like it's losing some of its feathers there. Gotta look real close up in there. Now it's going closer to the beach. Very cool. And again, look down here. Just amazing. Let's try to get some pictures of these little fish to share later. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking at them all. So many of them, it's just so neat. Let's go up here a little, get up on the beach. I'll take you out to the end of the park here. Just give you a quick look at Wiggins Pass, the very north end of our park. Part of the namesake, Wiggins Pass. And the name of the park is Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Much easier to take the trail here to get up there. Gorgeous. Beautiful colors there. Just beautiful colors. If you want to learn a little bit more about Naples, check out Nonstop Naples on Facebook, Nonstop Naples. Visit their website, download their free app. Be sure to like and follow them on Facebook, Nonstop Naples. You will find me there occasionally doing live feeds from other locations around town here. Not too long ago, I was out at the Bird Gardens. That was a fun visit. You might want to check that video out from the Bird Gardens. The Bird Gardens of Naples. Great people out there, Carrie and Jen. There's a guy with a cast net taking advantage of getting some free bait out there. If you're thinking about coming down and paying us a visit, you might want to look into staying at the Inn of Naples. Great hotel, the Inn of Naples. Good people, good friends, nice hotel, clean rooms, centrally located, moderate prices. The Inn of Naples. Highly recommend it. You'll find a link to that in the description of this post. You'll also find a link to our friend Astrid Lawrence, her website. She's a great local realtor here, really knows the area. If you're thinking about making the move down here, or maybe buying a winter retreat or an investment property, get a hold of our friend Astrid. Look closely here, you're gonna see tons of dragonflies flying around here. See if they come close. Now they've moved further away. The dragonflies here in Southwest Florida are our friends. That's what eats all the mosquitoes. They're flying all over the place here. Beautiful views here this morning, beautiful colors as we look out towards Wiggins Pass. There's those blues, the sea oats. Just gorgeous out here. Absolutely beautiful out here. So you can see these dragonflies. I know it's hard. They're in the live feed. I got a little picture of them yesterday as I was leaving the beach. But there's just going to be more and more of them. An endless supply of food for those things. There's the north end of our park. Isn't that beautiful? And we're getting a weak connection here. It's the bathing beauties. I caught you out there. What? I caught you. I caught you taking your pants off over there.
Well, you missed it.
The manatee.
Manatees over there. We were over here.
Uh-huh.
And they were from here. We saw her whiskers.
Yeah.
She came up right there.
Well,
We were pitching ourselves. It was
did you get pictures of it?
No, I don't have my phone.
No.
For it.
Oh. Where'd they go? Upriver or back?
No, they're
they're
if you go around, you'll see them.
Oh, they're over
kinda
there still?
hovering
All right.
over there.
Over there.
A few, but yeah, they were
In that
further
shallow
down.
lagoon.
Yeah, back in
Yeah.
there. And when the boats come through, it pushes them
Oh,
closer.
well, I'll go see if we can find them.
I can't believe they're still here.
Go see if I can find them. Very cool. Hopefully we won't lose our signal here. That's what they do. They hang out in the shallows. That would be fun to get a nice look at some manatees. A mama and her calf. Why do they call it a calf? Well, they call them sea cows, the manatees. I can't believe they're still here though. But we'll try to find them. I see somebody over here with a camera. Sorry about the wind noise. Oh. Could it be them right here in front of me? I see a dark spot in the water. actually a cloud of fish. That is all fish. I see him. I just saw his nose pop up. I can see their nose. That is unbelievable. They're out in the middle of the pass now. They might come by again. See if I can zoom in a little bit. You might see their little black noses sticking up out of the water. Some come up over here. Looks like they're coming out. Darn it. That's the one thing we've never gotten a really good look at is a manatee during a live feed. I just would have got up here earlier. Where are they? I don't know where they went. They're heading out the pass, I guess. They were out there by the time I got here. I saw their little noses sticking up a couple times, but I don't see them. Usually you can see the dark shadows. They came right over to Jim here fishing. Came right over to him. I cannot see their shadows out there. Or any little bubbles. I see something dark out here in the water. I see something dark. But once you get down at the water level, you lose sight of them. That's the problem. I see something out in the water here. Yep. Some dark spots out there in the water. See if anything sticks its nose up there. Huh. There's one of them just came up. Did you see it? One just came up. The water's too deep to go out there. But if you look, there's a second one coming up. You gotta look really close. You gotta look really, really close out there. Keep your eyes peeled. They just stick their nose up out of the water. They're just hanging out there. Keep your eyes open there. Right out straight in front of me. They're getting a little further away now. You did get a look at them there. If you were paying attention, you did see them come up one time there. Looking out there, they're out there. You see their shadows in the water. They're staying under for a while. Boy, it's hard to see them. They just stuck the tip of their nose out. See it. Making their way out right between me and that boat. If you look close, you can see them. They just came up again, just to the right of that boat. Oh, I wish they'd come in close. One of these days, one of these days. One of these mornings. You can see they're pretty far out there. We got one look at them. I'm pretty sure it's something there. Oh well. I think they're going to stay out there for a while now. I think they're going to come in close. Beautiful here at the pass though, isn't it? Beautiful colors. Those blues and greens. It's gorgeous. Beautiful colors. Absolutely gorgeous colors out here. Just loving these beautiful colors. Just taking a quick picture. Where the manatees went. I think they swam out into deeper water. I cannot see their shadows out here. I see something out here now, another shadow. I see another shadow out here in front of me. Is it moving? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. It doesn't look like it's moving. It's right out in the water in front of me. Does not look like it's moving. And let's see. See if something comes up and surfaces here. No, Jim's getting over here close to it. The fisherman's coming up to the left of it. I don't think so. It's not moving. It's pretty stationary. It would have moved if it was a manatee because it's right in front of them, the spot I was looking at. Well, let's get down the beach and go see our friend Roy. I want to make sure I have enough battery power left to go say hi to him and hear about his manatee encounter. I don't see anything in here. Sometimes they'll come in here and hang out. But I I don't see anything in this little lagoon. It's gorgeous though. Look at this water. As the tide's going out, the colors are just incredible. It's absolutely incredible here. Just gorgeous. Water here in the past, beautiful, just beautiful. Let's see if we get lucky. Maybe those manatees are swimming up the beach. That'd be fun. I'm always a day late and $1 short. Can I give you my phone number?
Yeah.
And then if you see something like that, just text me. I usually get out around 7:30 on the beach. And then I'll run up here.
Right.
Be my scout.
I know. Okay.
It's Rob. 2 B's.
I'll call you the camera guy.
That's fine.
All right. Your number is
239 269 5355.
all right.
That'd be sweet. Just say manatees at the pass or something, and I'll come flying up. That'd be awesome. Thanks. Yep, they're out here early in the morning. Her and her husband, Jim, out here fishing. They can be my scouts, my lookouts. A few more people out here already today. Again, we're expecting a pretty good crowd today and all throughout the holiday weekend.
No, no. Maddox. Oh my God, are you freaking serious? Maddox, no. No. No.
That was funny. That was hysterical. I don't think he caught that. The little boy sitting on the water got a hold of his mom's cell phone and heaved it out into the water. It was pretty funny. That's where we were walking earlier, down along all those trees. Oh, and here's another little tricolored heron. It might be the same one up on the beach here. Watching the fishermen. No, this is a different one. The other one had some loose feathers. Nope, that's it. That's the same little tricolor we saw earlier. Of course, we lose our signal every time I zoom into it. Give you a little look at it. Real quick, I gotta move to regain my connection. Fly fishermen out here. All right, and down to Roy we go. Got to get some harmonica music here this morning before I leave. We didn't have any harmonica yesterday. Two paddle boarders out on the Gulf. Just saw them through the trees. No new sea turtle nest on the beach. Still holding at 10 nests. Ten nests at Del Norwiggins. There's two paddle boarders out there. Kind of far out. Making their way north. My mug. You don't want to see that. Beautiful. Those colors are just intense. Very intense colors. No ospreys this morning either. Didn't hear any ospreys in the trees this morning as we were walking out. Oh, I can see the steel manatee out there. Some of my longtime followers know what that is. I can see it out there in the water. Just the dark spot out there in the water, the old steel manatee. Just an old steel bin that fell off a boat or something, and it's just been out there decomposing, and every once in a while people mistake it for a manatee. We called it the steel manatee. You can see pictures of that on my Facebook page. Hello. This water is just absolutely gorgeous this morning. We're gonna go down and chat with our friend Roy, 94-year-old Roy Hazy. He was in the Navy during the Korean War and during World War II and the Korean War. He was a communications officer. World War II, he was on the Iowa Battleship Iowa. During the Korean War, he was stationed up in Kodiak, Alaska. Great guy. You're gonna meet him. Always has a smile on his face. I always try to get some advice from him. He's 94 years old. He's full of advice. I just want you to look back here behind me. Look at this. Look at this water. How beautiful. Look at it. Look at this water. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Tons of little fish out here in front of me. Absolute paradise, folks. This is paradise. I hope you enjoy these beach walks. I do spend a fair amount of time out here doing this and put some energy and effort into it. I try to educate you, share whatever I know about things out here, share that with you. By no means am I an expert. If you like what you see and you're feeling generous, and if you want to make a little, send a little tip, a little donation, contribution, you can find a link to my PayPal in the description of this post here. Obviously, I'm not out here making tons of money, but every once in a while, those little amounts that come in through PayPal are wonderful. They just give me one more reason to want to come out here and do it. And right now, things are really slow here, business-wise. Things almost come to a halt in Southwest Florida in certain industries. So every little bit helps, and I do thank you. Whether you send something or not, I thank you. Thanks for watching. Not seeing any shadows out there. Not seeing any big shadows. Morning. Lots of fish though. Water, you can see that dark line in the water, that's all little fish. Definitely more people starting to show up here now. Expecting a very, very busy weekend at the park here. Cutting across Area 4 beach now. Over to our buddy Roy. I think Karen and Linda might be over there with him. More and more families starting to show up here with their beach wagons. Oh, it looks like Jennifer Ann's here too. It's my beach bum friends.
That's us.
That's you guys.
Did you see the manatees?
I did. They were further out though, but I did get a little glimpse of them.
Well, these girls saw them up close.
I know. They're
even
lucky.
saw their whiskers.
They saw their whiskers. I'm jealous.
Yeah, that was so cool.
They'll be back. They'll be back out there tomorrow.
That's the
You
only
watch.
time I've seen manatees. My first time in
Really?
a year. I always miss the manatees. They're around when I'm not.
Yep. Well, I put an end to this. I gave Jim's wife up there my phone number so she can text me when something happens. So I'll just charge up
Perfect.
there
There you go.
wherever
Yeah,
I'm
all
at.
the people-
We would have texted you, but we don't.
I know.
I know.
Just
Go.
All the people on Facebook have your number.
So what? My phone number's right
Yeah,
there
but
on
they're
Facebook.
Not, they're not there at the
Now
end.
there
to
were
warn
3
him
of them
what
when
the
I was there.
manatees
Yeah.
Mother and
I don't
two-
care if people have my phone number. What's your phone number? Let's give everybody your phone number, Jennifer. Come on, what's your phone number? I want everybody to call Jennifer.
Love me.
Love me? They do love you, Jennifer. They do love you. What have you been up to, Jan?
Been working and I got my hair done
Oh, you noticed that, yeah.
Friday.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fun streets.
Yep. So been busy? Has the work been busy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just ate the last of those cookies yesterday from the party. Oh man. How are you doing, Daddy-O?
Yeah, there were 3 manatees this morning. I had a mother and 2 smaller ones.
They had 2 babies,
Yeah,
2 calves.
Yeah, 2.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they stuck their head up with the little baby's head right next to the mother's.
Oh, how
They're real
sweet.
cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't go riding them? You didn't jump in for a
Well,
ride?
you know, they were right by the. If I'd have gone to water, I could have touched them. They were right there, and you
That's
see the
incredible.
huge big black body right in their surface there. And
That is amazing.
yeah,
It just looks
I'm
like
jealous.
A big shadow.
Yep.
We didn't even recognize it at first.
That's kind of what I
It
saw
was,
out in the water.
You know,
Was their
and then
shadow?
all of a sudden her head came up. The
Like
mom.
that can't be the manatees because they were so close. I didn't
Yep.
believe that
Yeah.
that was them.
Yeah,
And
we
I
then
mean,
when
they
her
were. I mean, they
snout
will
came
come
out-
over to you. I mean, they're really gentle and friendly,
yeah,
and
they don't mind human
That's why-
contact at all.
they're always getting hurt. You know, bad people do
Right.
bad things to them because they're so friendly.
Right. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What's going on here tomorrow?
Barbecue.
A barbecue right here where
Right
we're
here?
standing.
Anybody that's down, that's
If you want to bring
watching
some,
now,
yeah,
come
bring
on.
something to throw on the grill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Potluck. We've got Mike and Mary coming.
Oh, sweet.
Scott and Linda, Tom and Karen. These guys.
You think Roy will be here?
Roy's gonna be here. We've got breakfast and lunch. for
Breakfast
him.
and lunch.
Yeah.
He'll be here. He won't miss that.
Astrid might be here for
Yeah,
breakfast.
Jenny's
She
gonna
has
be
showings
here.
in the afternoon, but we told her about it.
Sweet,
What do you want me
Astrid.
to bring? She'll bring something. I said
Rob.
nothing, but
Rob
she'll
will
bring
be
something.
here.
Rob.
will be here.
Well,
for
you know I'll be here
breakfast.
early. I'll be here for breakfast,
You'll be
that's
here
for
for
sure.
Here for
Absolutely.
breakfast. Yep, breakfast is
Unless
good.
there's like a big show down there at the pass.
Oh, right.
Right.
And we might all be down there.
Right, that's
Down
right.
there eating breakfast. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll
Sweet.
bring the breakfast to go.
So the boys will be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the cooks. That's the food.
They're the cooks. Absolutely. Somebody needs to cook.
Well, you don't want to cook when they're cooking because they're excellent.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
No, I'll defer it to them. They can have the grill. I don't mind.
Right? Exactly.
oh yeah.
Well, I heard you're good at grilling. I heard you're the one that cooked that fish the other day, that mackerel.
I just throw it on the grill and that's it.
That's it. No salt, no pepper, nothing.
Nothing.
Little
Straight
lemon.
fish, yeah.
Straight fish.
It was good.
Fresh caught mackerel. Oh man, biting flies. Oh well,
Yep,
I
so-
should probably take a shower.
So part of the agenda tomorrow, we're all
Part
bringing
of the-
bug spray.
You're
so-
all bringing bug
Oh,
spray.
yeah. Absolutely.
What? Any other parts?
Swimming.
Nice. No.
No, you said part. I thought there was something else coming. Now we
No,
know,
bug
folks,
spray.
you're not allowed to have alcoholic beverages out here in the
Correct.
park.
That's
so
correct.
There won't be any of that here.
No.
No.
None of that.
No.
No.
Roy,
We're law abiding as
Roy, we don't have to worry about Roy.
Yeah, thick,
He
we
doesn't
get
drink
it out.
poison.
Well, you know, it's legal to possess them. It's just the consumption that's
You can't
illegal.
consume it here in the park. You can bring it in, but not consume it.
Yeah, right.
Yep. They used to fine you for just bringing it in the old days.
Oh, really?
Yep. But people are like, are you out of your mind?
Right.
Why would you bring it in unless you're going to consume it?
Exactly.
Now, just Yeah, maybe they were just coming from the grocery store.
Ooh, good one.
Who knows?
Rob is seasoned. Rob knows all the
I'm
answers.
sorry. Oh,
You mean you can get poison at a grocery store?
you can get anything you want at the grocery
My
store.
gosh.
Well, we didn't hear any harmonica music yesterday.
Didn't you?
Nope. Those things are drying out.
Oh,
What are you doing?
boy, I played a little music.
Oh, I'm okay.
Sure.
Well, it's more comfortable, but then I can't get out of it.
We'll yank you out. We'll yank you out.
I'm like, Roy.
Too early
See, this
in
is
our
like-
lives for this.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Here it comes.
Well, now we can see the audience in the background.
There you go. Watch us do that.
Nice one. Good one, Roy.
Wow, how pretty.
He's on a roll. Good one, Roy. Good one.
That was very pretty.
How about our theme song? Gotta have You Are My Sunshine from Mr. Sunshine himself.
That's right.
Gotta get that ending. Gotta get that ending in. Oh,
Yes.
Well,
so
Rose for all the clapping.
you got an audience.
Yeah,
You
how
it
about
looks
that?
more like a harem to me than an audience. I don't know about that. Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot for our word of the day. Some advice.
Well, you know, I was thinking about a little advice.
I bet.
And the advice is eat fish.
Eat fish.
Yeah.
Well, you told us that the other day.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. That was a couple days ago when you
Oh.
caught that fish. You told us that when you caught the fish.
Oh, really?
But
Was
tell
that-
us why it's important to eat fish.
Because fish is absolutely delicious, and it's very inexpensive, and the variety is unbelievable. All different types of fishes, and the best thing of all is it's extremely healthy.
It is.
Extremely healthy. If you eat nothing but fish, you'll live just forever.
Really.
Yeah, very, very healthy. And what you should do is eat all different types of fish until you find the fish that you really just love. Then you can stick with that. For me, it's salmon.
That's your favorite.
But there's a big variety you can get. Steak, swordfish steak. Oh, swordfish is delicious.
Swordfish
You
is
get
good.
those steaks, you can get tuna, salmon, and all the big variety is
Oh, all
unbelievable.
kinds. Snapper. Didn't you
Yeah.
have some snapper?
Yeah, red snapper.
is
Dave
really
had
good.
red snapper.
Red snapper is really
And
good.
we had that mackerel that the fisherman caught. But the variety is unbelievable, and all taste different. And they're all delicious. And the best thing of all, like I say, is very, very healthy. There's no fat in them, and they're really great.
The fresher, the better.
Yeah.
The fresher you can get it, the better. Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
get yourself a fishing pole. That's the best way.
So we're really lucky.
We are.
We will.
Well, we're lucky to be able to do that here. Go fishing and catch fish.
Well, and yeah, and you go to the grocery store. They usually have a, a little butcher there, and he's got fresh fish in front of him, all different varieties, and you can get it frozen there. Really good.
And mine has.
My favorite of all, of course, is salmon.
I like salmon too.
Oh man, I love those salmon because we used to fish for them up in Alaska when I was
you
there in
say
the service.
it's fish. Actually, it's depending what kind of fish. It's not cheap when you go to the market. There's some fish that's really expensive now. It seems the fresher too, the more expensive. When you go to a regular fish market, where they just have the fresh fish out
But
there.
you can get those frozen steaks, and
Oh yeah,
they're really delicious
you
too.
can get the frozen.
Oh yeah,
When
frozen
you get that really fresh, it gets expensive.
salmon and swordfish.
Mine's getting
So that's the word of the day: is eat more fish. You'll
Well-
feel healthy and be happy, and you won't chub up.
Won't chub up.
No, not with fish.
Yeah. Well, you know what weekend this is? Memorial Weekend. It's when we honor all those brave men and women that fought and died for us.
Say, are we doing? Are the vets? Have they got a gathering, Rob?
Oh yeah. There's Monday on Veterans Day. They have a memorial service and then a little cookout, and they'll have music up there.
Oh, are you going to it?
I suppose I'm going.
VFW?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We should stop by. Scott
Yeah.
and I'll probably stop by.
I'll post what time it is.
Okay.
They're changing some things around, so
What time do you figure? You don't know yet, huh?
I don't know. Are you off on Monday, Jennifer?
No.
You're not off? Oh my goodness.
Hey,
It's-
someone's got to work.
Yeah, it usually starts around 2ish, when the things get going up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now the guy that's playing music this time, he's playing country music.
Good. Can we dance to that?
You can dance to anything, Roy. Nothing. Yeah, I've seen you dance to all kinds of
Guess I
music.
won't be
Well, I
doing
hope
my-
those ladies are
whatever I
there.
was
We always
doing.
dance it up.
Absolutely.
Have
I'm
a
sure
good
the
time.
ladies are going to be there.
Sandra was
That'd
making
Hey, that's great.
And it's open. It's open to everybody. Anybody watching that lives in Bonita is welcome to come join us at the Bonita Springs VFW. It's
Yeah.
open to the public. They're going to throw some big pork butts on the big grills out back, and
Oh,
have
no kidding.
corn on the cob and barbecued
boy.
pork, and so
Boy, corn on the cob too, huh?
and it's always cheap. It's always cheap up there. So everybody's invited to attend. The doors are open that day to everyone.
So you figure around 2ish or so?
Yeah. Yep. I'll let you know. I'll let you know
We
for
can
sure
go right
tomorrow.
from the beach right up there, huh?
Well, I always have a little work to do when I get home from the beach every day, but yeah. When you get home from the beach, yeah. Well, you got to put on your ice cream man suit. You got to put on your navy whites there.
Navy white.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring my hat.
Wear your shirt and your hat with your shorts.
Yeah, with shorts, no pants.
You don't have to wear long pants.
No, I don't. Have I got a shirt too? What is
Yeah,
it?
you got a shirt with your stripes on it from the Merchant Marines.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, I'll have to dig that out.
Yep, wear that in your hat. Perfect.
Okay. Will that get the ladies all turned on?
It usually does. A man in uniform.
Yes, we love men in uniform.
Even 94-year-olds.
Yep.
That's right.
You're he's just seasoned.
Absolutely.
Well seasoned. He's a well seasoned gentleman.
Heck yeah.
That's at the end of K9 Road there, isn't
Yep.
it? Yeah.
Just kind of by the entrance to the dog track there. You just go past the dog track. Yep.
Right.
K9 Drive. Yeah. All right. So any more advice, or is that it? Just eat fish? You got to have more advice than that. Some wisdom.
Some wisdom?
Something very profound.
Doesn't it take wisdom to eat fish?
Wisdom. A wise old man told me to eat fish.
Right. I think that's wisdom.
Oh boy.
is eating fish.
Well, give us another tune on the old harmonica. How about what didn't we hear this morning?
From the sunshine.
They're working on the railroad.
The reeds aren't working.
We should put a hat out so people throw money in it.
Okay, time to take a breather.
That
That was a long one, man. That's
Working on the
He's a
railroad.
non-smoker, huh?
Linda has a great idea for this weekend. Just turn your hat upside down over here, stick a few dollars in it,
Yes.
and start playing your harmonica.
How many people?
People, I guarantee people start dropping money in your hat.
People usually bring a few bucks for
Pass
concessions. They can
the
throw.
hat, huh?
Absolutely. That'd be
You're
funny.
giving them entertainment. It's
Absolutely.
Like you're cheating them out of anything.
No,
'cause
they're
you're
getting
not.
more than their money's worth.
Yeah.
My goodness. That would be funny.
Well, you know, this
Bring you a tip jar tomorrow.
preacher wasn't getting any money in his offering plate, so what he did is he got his watch, and when he'd give his sermon, he'd swing the watch back and forth, and he'd get the people all mesmerized. And then when he's done, when he's passing the plate around, he'd say, "Give, give, give." And it worked out good. They just filled the plate with money. Well, this one time he's giving his sermon and all, and he's swinging his watch, and it hits the side of the pew, and it breaks the chain and falls down on the floor. He says, "Crap."
Oh, Lord.
I like that one.
Yuck.
That's the word of the day.
That's crap. That's your word of the day, crap.
No.
Roy. Well, that's a first. Roy's word of the day.
The word of the
That's
day is
crap.
just to have a good laugh. That's the word of the
Have
day.
a good laugh.
A good laugh.
Yeah.
We can't use off-color words. So.
Well, it's too late now. No take-backs on Facebook Live. Oh, well. We're all adults here. Most of us are adults. I don't know.
Yeah, speak
Most
for
of us.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the people watching.
Right, the people watching for sure.
Oh, Lordy. Well, it's fun. Oh,
Good time.
Another gorgeous
I want to
day.
get a picture of all you guys. You think you can do that?
We
think
can
we can
crowd
do that?
around them.
Crowd around Roy for a nice picture. All right. Roy and his hair. Roy, you got apple. I think it's apple. I don't know. Is it apple or
Apple,
you
yeah.
got a piece of
Yep.
skin?
You got it.
There you go.
Yep.
It was driving me crazy.
Behind, and you guys can be on
Yeah,
the
if we can.
side.
I'm gonna take a picture, folks. I'll be right back. Roy and his harem on a beautiful Saturday night. The harem girls. There you go, Karen. Where's your
lucky
veils? You need your veils.
Those little
Bless.
custom
Oh yeah, the little
bells.
thimble things with the
We need to get a palm frond.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, that's it. Palm fronds to fan the king.
Bring the grapes.
The king of Del Norwegans. Well, you're living it up now, buddy.
Oh, yeah, and how?
Look at the smile on that face. Look at that smile from ear to ear.
That's a great
I got
smile,
lots to
isn't it?
smile about all the pretty girls grouped around me.
Not a bad life. Not
No,
a bad
it's a
life.
wonderful time.
Well, it is a holiday
Really
after
blessed.
all, by George. All right, guys.
Blessed.
All right. Good
You
to
coming
see
out?
ya.
Is everybody coming out early, or
Yeah, early.
everybody be out
so
early?
we can
Yeah.
get here.
And get our tables.
Get a table.
You're gonna be here tomorrow, Jen? You're not working?
Well, I'm working at 1.
Okay, so you'll be here in the morning.
For
Yeah.
breakfast.
Okay.
It's the best time to be here. It gets
Well, yeah. I
too
mean,
hot.
if anybody comes out here, if they get here after 10, there's a good chance
They won't get
they
into
might
the
not get
park.
in.
Right,
Yeah.
Get into the park.
Holiday weekend, you can't take the
It is.
chance.
It's still kind of quiet here, though. I thought
Yeah,
it'd be a lot
today is
busier by now.
Tomorrow, I think that's usually the day people have off. People may still work
And
Saturday.
Monday.
Sunday
Like,
and Monday.
You know,
Yep.
yeah.
Those
It
will
could
be
be
the
the
busy
Sunday and the
days.
Monday. Be busy.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning. Have
Guys.
fun.
Fun.
En-
Bye.
Enjoy
Happy
your
Memorial
time
Day
with the girls,
weekend.
Roy.
Memorial Day weekend.
Lucky guy, I'll
He's
tell
a
ya.
happy camper right there. All right. Tally ho.
Tally ho!
Oh, always fun. Always fun with Roy and our friends. Interesting word of the day from Roy. That was funny. It just slipped out. But it was funny. Oh man, well, I'm getting my low battery warning here, so I'm going to have to sign off. I'm going to give you a look around here one last time. And I do thank you for watching. Remember to tune in tomorrow. I'll be out here around the same time. I hope you enjoyed our morning together. Our highlight this morning definitely was Roy. Our little visit with Roy and Jennifer and Linda and Karen. Just some of our wonderful beach friends. One last time, sorry if you get sick of hearing it, but as you know, I don't get paid to do these morning walks. And if you enjoy what you see and you're feeling generous and want to send a little donation, a thank you, a contribution, whatever you want to call it, it is always appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you. Every little bit helps, believe me. I'm looking down the beach and our volleyball court is actually getting used this morning. It's the first morning I've ever seen anybody out there on the volleyball court. Very cool. Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend. And please remember the reason for this holiday. Remember and honor those that gave their lives for our freedom. God bless them and their families. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.